everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought we'd do a student of the month scrapbook layout. The paper that I'm using today is actually from the open stock section at Hobby Lobby, and also this paper stack that is called the Paper Studio, which is Hobby Lobby as well. It's called the Four Seasons. My paper does measure 11.5 by 11.5, and I'll go ahead and back that on a piece of 12 by 12 craft cardstock paper. I have inked on my edges today with my Stampin' Up! Early Espresso, and I'll tape it down with my ATG. For my next page, actually I already have it ready. For my first piece, it does measure 11.5 by 5.5. And I'm just going to try to center it as much as I can. I do have 3 photo mats. This one does measure 4 by 6, and on my silhouette I did internal offset. For the smaller ones, they do measure 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and I do have 2 of these. Next, I do have my title. It does read Student of the Month. For this, I just typed it up on my silhouette, created an offset, and then created an additional offset. I did piece it together and pop that out between the layers of 1 thickness of foam tape. It does measure 10 3/8 by 1 1/2. Now for the rest of my pieces, it's a mix between piecing them together and print and cut. I'll let you know which one's which. For my first piece, I do have my school. It does measure 7.5 by 9 3/4. Most of it is pieced together. The only thing, this part right here where it reads schoolhouse, that is a print and cut. Everything else has been pieced together. I did pop it up on 1 thickness of foam tape, and on the digital clip art, here it had like flowers, but they're really small. When I cut them out, it kind of cut off, and this is for Marjorie Ann Designs. Also from Marjorie Ann Designs, I do have my little girl. She does measure 4 3/8 by 4 3/4. Go ahead and bring her over here. I do have my books. They do measure 2.5 by 3 3/4. I did pop them up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Next, for my Star Student, it does measure 2 5/8 by 2.5. I did pop it up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Next, for Miss K Cuttables, I have my backpack and my chalkboard. For my board, it does measure 4 5/8 by 3.5. Now this one is actually 2 different files. It was only the chalkboard, and I forgot what comes here, but the ABCs, it's actually a separate file. I actually put it on top, typed in my daughter's teacher's name, which is Miss Selva, and then just when I cut it, I click on cut edge only, otherwise it would have cut inside. Go ahead and bring it over here. And for the backpack actually measures 2.5 by 3.5. And lastly, I do have my scroll. This is from Little Scraps of Heaven. My scroll does measure 2 5/8 by 2 5/8. I did pop it up on 1 thickness of foam tape. Now it only comes with the scroll, the same thing I typed inside Student of the Month, and when I cut it, I click on cut edge only. Go ahead and bring it over here. And you guys probably figured out this is for my daughter. Last month, I think it was early April, she won the Student of the Month award. So I'm a little bit behind in doing her her layout. But they did a little ceremony. I think it was her and two other students. I think one from her class and another one from two from another class. I did a little ceremony for them. And I couldn't make it because I had to work. But my husband said he was not missing it for anything, and he made it. My daughter was so excited to have him there. She was very happy. For the rest, I'll use my zip dry. And I know it's a lot of files. I'll go ahead and add the information on the description down below just in case anybody's interested. I really like how this schoolhouse came out. It's so pretty. And there you have it. This is my 2-page Student of the Month scrapbook layout. If you enjoyed the video and like to give me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it as well. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye for now.